Hello and welcome to another BWhack review. Today we are going to be taking a look at Tim Richmond's Folgers Pocono win from 1986. So always take a look at the box. You once again just have the Hendrick Motorsports 40th anniversary box. These cars are part of the 40th anniversary collection, so it makes sense, but then they can't even keep that straight because the test car has the normal classics box. I don't know. Anyways, you got Hendrick Motorsports 40 years, established 1984. No render, photo, or anything on the side of the box. Standard finish, 2024 NASCAR Cup Series. We have 1,356 of these things. Standard finish, NASCAR Cup Series, 124 scale. Same stuff on the back of the box. Register your car at Lionel Garage, and you, of course, have your copyright and such on the bottom of the box. Here is the car itself. The iconic Folgers 25 colors that everyone knows and loves by this point. Said we are getting 3 different diecast of this paint scheme. We already got the Rick Hendrick driven one that we took a look at like a month ago. You got this Tim Richmond one. They're also making a Ken Schrader raced version of this paint scheme. This does come with the race-winning stat card because there's a raced version. I was curious if they were going to put the TG Shepherd's logo back into this photo because initially when they couldn't put it on the car, they edited that out of this exact photo for the pre-order. So I was curious if they were going to remember to put it back. It's also worth noting that this one is correct with the number font. This one has the bigger number, unlike the Rick Hendrick that was supposed to have the thinner number. So kudos to Lionel there. They got it right this time. But yes, they were able to add the TG Shepherd's logos back to these cars because initially they said they weren't going to be able to, which was very odd because it's on the Mark Martins. Like, the Mark Martin win came out, and then, like, within a month, I believe one of the first pre-orders for these came out, and it was suddenly missing. And it's like, oh, we can't put that in the diecast. It's like, you just did. Why is Hendrick a problem? But whatever it was, they figured it out. Let's do a quick 360 of the car. If you're curious why they produced this specific win for Tim Richmond, that is because this was his very first win with Hendrick Motorsports. I made a thread. I was trying to argue to make them make the Watkins Glen win from 1986 because it was like the inaugural Watkins Glen race based on how we know it now. Like, yes, they raced there in the 60s, but it was a completely different track and everything by that point. So as far as, it's the inaugural race as far as I'm concerned, but no one really ever got there anywhere. I remember one person was just like, I don't know if they want to make multiple of the same paint scheme. Like, they're already making 3 of them. I don't think it matters if they make 4, but whatever. Anyways, back to the car itself. Let's get down to sponsors. On the hood, you have Folgers and TG Shepherd's coffee machine. Got a Chevrolet bow tie on this one. I don't believe that was on the Rick Hendrick. Number 25 even got the kind of netting on the window, or the headlight. Nothing on the bottom of the valence there. Down the side, you got Folgers, you got Exxon Motor Oils, got TG Shepherd's, got Gunk, ARP, Felpro, Oberg, JFZ, Richmond Gear, and Busch. Wonder what Busch that is. I doubt is it Busch beer? I doubt it would be Busch beer. I don't know. I'm curious if this is actually like missing logos because like there's a blank spot there and there that make me think it's missing logos. I'll have to look at an actual photo because like it does look like that in this photo, but they edit these photos. Like you see Winston is gone and everything, so I can't tell if they edited whatever logos they can put on the car. I'll have to find like an actual photo of the car because those 2 blank spots make it look like there's some logos missing. I don't know. Anyways, got Hendrick Motorsport on the C post, nothing on the B post. Does have your retro contingencies and such up front. The NASCAR Cup Series logo in place of Winston does have the Busch Beer logo, NASCAR race car. I'm always surprised they can put stuff like Gatorade on these. Gatorade seems like one of those sponsors that's, weird about that. The Moog logo's over the Goodies logo. I wonder if that's accurate or not. If they have the Gatorade license, make like a Darrell Waltrip Gatorade raced version or something. That'd be cool. I don't know. Anyways, on the back, you got Folgers. You got 225s. You got the Folgers logo on the deck lid. This is number 454. And you got the same stuff down the other side as usual. Take a look under the hood. So you got your engine detail if you want to see that. Obviously no roof flaps at this point in the world. And there is your deck lid with the typical fuel cell and such back there. There's the bottom of the car. Once again, much like the Rick Hendrick, it is in the solid Folgers red. That looks fantastic. I said that before. I really miss the colored interior thing. I don't know why we don't get that anymore, because, like I said, I imagine they don't even allow them to do it anymore, but I definitely miss that, because that is really cool. But anyways, let's get down to damage and such. This isn't exactly an overly beat-up race version. This is more just the importance of the win and having a Tim Richmond race version. Like, if you're only interested in, like, a lot of damage and dirt and stuff, you're not going to be very happy, because as you can see, like, the front there is dirt, debris, rubber buildup, all that good stuff. Up on the hood as well. See a few marks and stuff throughout the Folgers logo. Down the side again, just some dirt and grime and such. Pretty just typical wear. A little bit of lettering rubbed off on the tires. Back again, some dirt and such. And so this is just basically a dirty race version. It is actually raced, because I know some people with the classic race version say that they're like not raced at all or not noticeably raced, but this one does have it if you look close enough. Especially in the white logos and such. Like I said, this definitely isn't one of those if you're only interested in like super dirty, super beat up race versions. Like this is a very clean, typical race version. Probably a very dominated race, if I were to imagine. How many laps did he lead? 97? Oh, so he didn't dominate that bad. 97 out of 200 laps. Like I said, just cool to get a Tim Richmond race version. I initially was only going to get like one of these and not skip the other two, but now that I have two, I guess I'll probably end up getting the Kenny Schrader too. I don't know. I initially wasn't going to get that test car, but once it came out, now that I'm looking at it, I might have to pick that up actually. I wasn't sure at first, but that one does look pretty nice. This is a brand new release. You can get it right now. Tim Richmond is very popular, so even though they made over 1,000, I would not be surprised if this gets rare. It might not get immediately rare, but this is one of those cars that a lot of people are going to pick up. So once it's gone, it's probably going to be gone. I assume the Rick Hendrick will probably have the lowest numbers. So that one could get rare too. I don't know how many they're making of the Ken Schrader one, but just have to wait to see on that one. Remember, for all of your diecast needs, you can go to circlebdiecast.com, and if you use the code BWhack, you can get $5 off shipping on any order over $30. So go check that out if you want anything. But I think that's all there is to say. This has been a review of Tim Richmond's Pocono win from 1986. Hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.